Nordic Stitches YouTube channel. This is basically a knitting channel, and I am a knitting designer based in northern Norway, Scandinavia, the Arctic. My name is Lil Irene, but I usually introduce myself as Lily, as that is something most of you will be able to pronounce. This is kind of an impromptu, is that the word? Podcast. I was not planning on podcasting for next week, but next week I'm going to Stockholm again to stay for a while. I have a lot of meetings to attend to, and then some stuff is going to happen which is probably going to prevent me from podcasting for a while. I cannot promise to have a podcast up until maybe first or second week of April. It's a very valid reason, I promise, but I figured instead of letting it be a month between the last and this one, I'm just going to squeeze it in today. So yeah, welcome to new and returning viewers. You just hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is my second subscriber milestone in less than 6 months. So thank you to every new subscriber, and thank you to everyone who keeps returning. And yeah, there will be a giveaway. I will be talking about that a little later. First, you can find me on social media as Nordic Stitches. I'm on, let's see if I can remember the list, because I'm doing this without show notes today. I'm on Facebook. I have a Facebook page called Nordic Stitches. I'm on Instagram as Nordic Stitches, and Ravelry, most active on Instagram, and I'm also on Snapchat, and now also on Twitter. I have 2 followers on Twitter. Wow! Pretty huge gap between that and 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you're on Twitter, make sure to follow me. So yeah, I am probably going to forget a whole lot today, so please excuse me. My head is a complete mess, but it's a good mess, I can tell you that. So yeah, let's just jump into Cal talk. There are 2 Cals running in my group on Ravelry. Please be a member in the Ravelry group. Join our society. Become a part of our society. We would love to have you. And yeah, the Cals are, first, there's the year-long knit-along that I host alone, which is the Resolutions Cal. It basically means that you can enter from any point of any time in the year, but you can only enter as many patterns as there are months left from the point of your entry. So if you come in now in March, you can enter for March and out the year, 1 pattern a month. There are monthly FO threads, and there's prizes. So you can go into my group and read everything you need to know about that and make your resolutions list. Then there's the Kofta along that I'm co-hosting with Emilia from Arctic Knitting. She also has a podcast here on YouTube. A kofta is a traditional stranded knitted cardigan, like the one I'm wearing now. And yeah, it's very much fun. So yeah, I opened the FO thread in my group. There will be an open FO thread in Emilia's group as well. So make sure to join in on that. And the Cal runs out April. We'll be closing our threads May 1st. So there's still plenty of time. If you're a fast knitter, there's still plenty of time for you to enter. And you can also enter with child-sized cardigans, just so you know. But we will be looking at stranded knitting cardigans. Okay, FOs. If I seem a little stressed, it's because I am, because I have a lot of things to do. But FOs. I meant to show you this last week, and there's a bit of fluff on these because I've been using them. But I test knitted a pair of socks for Emilia from Arctic Knitting. She also designs patterns, and they're great. So before Christmas I test knitted her Sigrid beanie, and this time I test knitted her Sigrid socks. I'm just going to check if you can see that. Yeah. So yeah, I've been wearing them as my sleepy socks. So they're full of my hair and cat hair and everything. But there's a project page up on these on Ravelry, and as you can see, what looks like a cabled pattern down the side, it's really not, which is kind of cool. And it's only one side of the sock that has the pattern. Love these. I knit them in Drops Fable yarn on 2mm needles. And then last week I showed you a UFO, which this week is a FO. I made a friend of mine a shawl. Not gonna name drop her, just in case she watches. So yeah, I'll be sending this off in probably April, now that things are the way they are. Yeah, the shawl is a pattern that I have designed and will be releasing 17th of March, which is my birthday. So it's called Hygge shawl. Hygge is a Norwegian and Danish word meaning warm, cozy atmosphere. And I go into depth on what Hygge is in the previous episode, and I write it clearly out on the page for this pattern, which is on Ravelry. You just can't buy it yet. It will be available for purchase on Friday, and if you're interested in this shawl, you can sign up on an email list, and I will make sure to send you an email when the pattern is available, and you will be giving a discount. So yeah, that's the Hygge shawl. That's number 3 I knit. So yeah, the testers should be finished these days. A lot of them are finished already. So this I knit out of Drops Baby Merino. It is very soft and squishy. It's so wonderful. My friend really doesn't need shawls. But she keeps complaining about cold fronts. So living in the Arctic, I know what a cold front is, but I can see how lower temperatures in that area of the world where she is can seem cold. And then there's the FO that freaked me out so much that I decided I'm not going to make another one. What? Okay, so I love the ears. It's supposed to be a square bunny. How does that look? Yeah, so it reminds me more of a Disney alien from an animated movie than anything else. I don't know how she does it, the woman in the video. I'm going to link to the video. But basically you just knit a square and you sew it up, and this is what you get. I wanted to make a lot, but I ended up doing one. So that's it. By the way, I knitted in, let's see if I can't find that, and Surder, Sirdar, I don't know what you would call it, but it's Sirdar. It was the summer edition deluxe something, pink. I can't find the band. And there's the Sewing FO, which is a project bag with a boxed bottom. And I keep looking to the sides because I have a mirror behind the phone because I'm filming with my phone, so I need to see what I'm doing sometimes. This time I tried some lining with lace, which turned out super cool. What didn't turn out so cool, zipper's fine, I'm nailing the zipper, but on the inside, on one side it's white, and on the other side it's patterned. It was supposed to be patterned on both sides, but for some reason I didn't, my mind wasn't really screwed on, my head wasn't really screwed on, my goodness, and so the white side is backwards. But you know what? I don't mind. It's for myself. But I just love this vintage floral, rosy, gray, black, and nature colored bag with the lace on the top. Zipper's white. So yeah. That was the next to last FO. It's not really a finished object, but it's finished. I dyed yarn! Yay! Can you see that? write down what I do because it's just for fun and personal use. I won't be selling yarn. So, but it gives it a personal, extra personal touch, I think, when you dye the yarn yourself. Very cool. Yarn, I used onion peels from 6 red onions. And I remember thinking, oh, this is going to be so pink and pretty. And it's really more beige. Brown tones. The water was clearly pink. But that is not how the yarn came out. But I don't mind because it is pretty. So yeah. Okay, so those were the FOs. Let's jump into UFOs. First UFO. Last week I said I wanted to make a pair of socks with a special type of yarn. This is sock number 1 of my Unicorns Poop on Hermione Everyday Socks. It's the Hermione Everyday Sock pattern knit up in unicorn poop colored yarn, which is the red one. The yellow toe and heel and cuff is long as I can see the light from Arctic Yarns, Amelia. Arctic Knitting Podcast, Arctic Knitting Yarns. I really love how these came out. The texture shows up so much better on camera. Cool, huh? I really love the spring feeling that the socks get when you use that yellow for the contrast. And I'm this far on sock number 2. I'm going to start the heel flap. And I'm using my butterfly progress keeper. The last FO that I'm going to show you, I have showed you the Satin Stars kofta that I'm working on, but I haven't done a huge lot on it. It's not any new patterns come onto it, so I'm just not going to take the time to show you today. If you want to see it, I showed it off in the last podcast, and the next time I'm on here, it will probably have a lot more done. Okay, so I haven't shown you this since last fall. It's my Scrooge square blanket. So last time I showed you this, it was these center squares here. So I added the outer edge, but I have this little bit here left. So this is what it's looking like right now. And I took it out because it's my oldest whip. And there's this cool thing going on Instagram right now called Yarn Love Challenge and Yarn Madness. Yarn Love Challenge is a sequel to February. We had it in February and we do it now in March as well. So yeah, I take those two into one post, and I took out my oldest whip, which is this. Cannot believe I don't have any older whips than that. That is crazy. But yeah, so I'm not going to remember or write down all the squares. Because this is going to charity once it's finished. So I'm going to make it, and then I'm going to donate it. So it's a very Scroogey blanket. Not only am I really paying attention to using everything that I can into the blanket, being Scroogey on the meterage, but I'm also going to flip it over and give it to a donatee. What? I'm also going to give it to charity. Because, you know, he wakes up and he's all good, so. That's the Scrooge blanket. And this is the minis that I have for the Scrooge blanket, and swap minis and stuff that I'm not keeping for myself. So yeah, those were the FOs for this week. New things. I'll be coming back to that. But I have a new mug. It's a beautiful mug. And in it I have some tea and obviously also some cat hair. Just very happy I saw that before I drank it. So I'm drinking Grandma's Fruit Garden tea. It's not bagged tea. I'm not a fan of bagged tea, but I have this jar in the kitchen that I'm collecting bagged tea labels so that I know that I can order stuff online and know what I want. I love Pukka tea. P-U-K-K-A. I have no idea how you pronounce that, but I'm just going to say Pukka because I'm Norwegian. And I sweeten all my tea. Not with sugar, but some kind of substitute for sugar. I can't remember it from the top of my head. Okay, so new things. Pom-pom makers. It says knitting loom on there, but so I bought it off of eBay. And before you go, what? You shouldn't buy things on eBay. A lot of the things you buy in the store says made in China, made in Japan. And also you can filter on eBay and buy from European sellers or American sellers or Canadian sellers, which is what I do. Shipping costs less and it takes less time for it to get here. So I bought these. I have no idea how they are supposed to work, but it has a instruction on the back. So yeah, 4 different sizes. 3.8 centimeters, 4.8 centimeters, 6.8 centimeters, and 8.8 centimeters. Because you will probably sometime need a pom-pom, right? So I bought those. And I bought, I had bought it when I recorded last, but it didn't arrive until after I had recorded. So this, if I have a bit, I'm going to try and insert a better video of this. Because the lighting isn't too good today because it's overcast. Ouch. Without the band on it. Probably not going to be able to fit that back on. Anyway. Anyway. Oh, let's see here. So I'll be using this in March, seeing as it is bought because of St. Patrick's Day on Friday. So this is one of my birthday purchases for myself. I just love the darker green speckles on the green and darker blue speckles on the blue. I just love it. So yeah, in the package, I don't know if I ordered this or not. I don't think I did. But anyway, in the package, there was also this progress keeper, stitch marker of this little bird. Can you see that at all? I hope so. The quality of the videos will be better. Just going to say that. So yeah, I bought the yarn. And then the final new things. The mug. It came in a package from Sweet Allie of the Little Drops of Wonderful podcast, which I had in my podcast love section in the previous episode. I won't be doing that this episode, by the way. She sent me a little something, and included Sweet Allie in the package this beautiful mug. It has deer on it and leaves, and it is by far my favorite mug now. I only use this one. And my first ever drawstring bag in denim. That is so cool. I love denim. She also included this little pin. She's so cool. I can... That's cool. Very pretty. So I figured, you know, I might as well just attach that to the back. That. Card. a little something from where she works. Coloring book with butterflies. I love butterflies. This is perfect. And it goes in the purse. I can bring it anywhere, just like with my knitting. Probably won't, but I can. So many pretty colors, pictures in here that I can color. And a lot of them has these tiny little details that I really, really love. I love tiny details to color. Always have. She also included some coloring pencils to go with the book. This is a swap package. I sent her a little something. I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you want to know, you'll have to check out her channel. She sent me a paper frog, which Makula also was very grateful for. Makula was also, in general, pretty grateful for the gift, and I will be including video of that at the end. So yeah, this is a little paper frog. How cute is that? I'm going to keep this because it's so cute. And she included candy. Let's see. Haribo. I love Haribo. These are sour suckers. No artificial colors. The happy world of Haribo. Cool. So I will be eating that on Friday. And Haribo Super Mix. 2 of those. I'll be eating those on Friday. I'll be working a lot to get rid of those pounds that I'm going to eat on Friday. And wow, pinballs. Anyway, this is it. Gonna eat those on Friday. I may squeeze in some real food here and there. And in the bag there's minis. Let's take a look at those, huh? I contacted her and asked her if she wanted to do a swap, and she did. And my goodness, everything is just so wonderful. She said she was worried that there wasn't enough yarny things in here, but come on. These are so, it's just so perfect. And she has these little tags on them, and she told me where she used it. So this is a 20-gram ball. There is 100% pure alpaca wool, hand wash only, 30 grams. Quarter house alpacas, Kent, Sussex wool. This is so soft, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then there's 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon, 16 grams. Stylecraft head over heels Olympus from her Love Along socks. So she's made a pair of the Love Along socks and this colorway. It's very beautiful. Not done yet. Just give me a second. You see, she spoiled me rotten with this yarn. So this next one is 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 5% stellina, which probably is the same as this one, only it's wool. And yeah, 20 grams. Unbelievable wool in fairy nets colorway, sparkly, from the socks I made Phoebe. Yeah, I just love that. That is so pretty. I can't wait to use this. Okay, so there was 4 minis also, 4 hanks of minis also, and this this is so beautiful. It's just this wonderful pastel-y blue, summer blue yarn. It is so soft. 22 grams. It's an identified yarn from Unravel. What could it be, she asks. So yeah, I don't really know, but I know it's beautiful. I know that I would love a sweater in this color, in this yarn. Pretty, so much pretty things. Then there's the light turquoise, light purple color. This one. It's 100% superwash wool, 12 grams, Roses Moments Minis, no color winning. Pretty. And then there's My Mama Knits. Pretty. And then there's the last little mini hank. It's Roses Moments Minis, no colorway name. This one either. It's 100% superwash wool and 13 grams. This is soft for wool, but probably the superwash. So it's a 2-colored one. Maybe I should take out the minis and do what I usually do. Ah, cool. So it has this little one end in very pastel peach on each side, and the turquoise in the middle. And let's do that with the rest of them as well. I can take the time for that. This is from the Lover She Dies. I'm so sorry, Ellie. Trying to be a grown-up. Okay, so this is the speckly one. This is so cool. I can wait to knit this up in my other square blanket. If you're new here, watching for the first time today, I have 2 scrap blankets that I'm working on. I'm not going to show them off in every podcast unless I've actually made some progress on them. And then there's the oh, cannot wait to see how this knits up. That's cool. Hey, matches with my nail polish. Yes. Oh, that's pretty. I'm so spoiled. Thank you so much for this wonderful gift, Ellie. It is absolutely stunning. Everything is so stunning, and you totally spoiled me. And I really appreciate and love every single thing that you put into this box that you sent me. Really, really, really wonderful. And this is the blue one. Also matches pretty well with my nail polish for the day. Cool. I wonder what needs to be done for natural dyes to get this kind of blue. Do you know? Drop a comment down below. Because I'm not done dyeing yarn for myself. What do you say, guys? Should we jump into the 1,000 subscriber giveaway? This is a pretty exciting giveaway because it's a donation gift. I'm going to pack this all away. I don't have it here because the person giving the gift is actually the one going to send it. But she has sent me some pictures that I can show you on the screen here. I have mentioned this designer on several occasions before because in Norway she is what I consider one of the best ones. Her name is Bitta Mikkelborg, so thank you Bitta for this donation to this podcast. It's wonderful. She has donated one of her books because she's published quite a few. It's in Norwegian, so if you consider yourself, how can I say this? An experienced enough knitter to knit from charts, you can definitely have good use of this book. She's willing to send it anywhere. I did check with her before I said that, so don't worry. Yeah, she gave this book to one of you guys, which is kind of awesome. So, I am not really sure where I want to host it. I'm going to do it on Ravelry. And then I'm going to do a giveaway on Ranstagram later. Instagram later. So yeah. Be on the lookout in the Ravelry group, Nordic Stitches Ravelry group, for the 1000 subscriber giveaway for this awesome book. I cannot believe I haven't bought this book myself, but I will probably have to do something about that. So yeah, join in on the giveaway for that, and I will be extending it out March, I think. So I will be drawing a winner for that giveaway prize 1st of April. April 1st. So yeah, absolutely wonderful gift, and I hope that a lot of people are interested and want to participate. And I'm trying to think of a prompt for this giveaway. Cannot think of a prompt out of the top of my head, but it will be in the Ravelry group once I open the thread, so you can go in there and answer, of course. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching and sticking with me through a very bumpy ride, I feel. As I said, I'm going away for at least a week, and there's a lot of things going to happen that I can't go into detail on right now, but the next time I podcast, I will tell you. It may be 2 weeks, it may be 3 weeks, it may be 4 weeks until I podcast last, but next time. But I promise that I will lay all the cards on the table so that you get to know what on earth has been going on and what has happened since today and until then. So yeah, because a lot of things have been happening and a lot of things are going to happen. A lot of things have happened that aren't good, and a lot of things will happen that are good. So yeah, I'm being all cryptic. I'm just going to continue drinking my iced tea now because it's freezing cold. So yeah. And as I always finish my videos, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate that you're taking the time out of your day and spending it here with me. It is a lot of podcasters out there, and that you choose to watch my videos and become a part of the Nordic Stitches Society and making friends here. And it means the world to me. It means that I can continue doing this. So thank you. Whoever you are, wherever you are, be kind, be good, and have a very, very nice day. Bye! I used smells very good. What did I use? I used are you serious? Are you serious? Seriously, this is an illusion. It's not here. It looks like it's here, but it's not. What did I use? I was thinking, this is going to be so lovely and pink. Oh my goodness. Oh. I used rosa. For this yarn face of the week. Just a second. Wow. I have no idea how you're supposed to say that, but wow. Wow. This is a this could totally be a song. I have mentioned this